Having a wardrobe malfunction. Okay, so first off, I have been gone the last week. It's nice to be home, and I'm gonna start posting again. I have a lot of things to post from the trip, but I was in Boston with Sky, my significant other. That's where he is from, and we just had a great time visiting family. We attended a wedding, and it was just really great to see everybody, and I always miss Boston when I leave it, but it's so good to be home. And prior to going on the trip, I had kind of said to myself, and I had made a post touching on it, I wanted to do more product reviews and just showcasing more of my House of Onyx and the services that I offer. But being a product junkie, because I am, and if you come into the House of Onyx, there's products everywhere for everyone. I love products. I love to use them. I love to try them out on my clients, sample them out, whatever the case may be. So yeah, more videos to come in the future. Today's review video being my first video, it's actually with a brand that I have not tried yet. So love Valentino, but I have never tried any of the Valentino makeup, and I got to this last week. I took both of the products with me, and one I've used every day since and probably blown through half of the bottle. The other product I'm still on the fence with. I have played around with it, but there's a few more things I want to try to see if I really gel with it or not. The reason why I'm not crazy about it is just, it's a personal preference, which I'm going to get into when I talk about it more. So, Very Valentino 24-Hour Liquid Foundation. I got it in the shade MR2. I'm pretty sure it's not Mr. 2, though that would sound really cool, but MR2. And it falls on the light to medium spectrum, cool tone. My skin is never consistent. I can bounce between cool and warm tones. I can try a bunch of different shades. I usually customize my own shade. I probably will do this with this particular product because there were a few shades that I could have used, and I definitely want to try more because I am just in love with this foundation. First thing about it that I loved was the texture. I mean, it is so velvety smooth. And reading it, of course, before putting it on, I was like, okay, yeah, sure. But I mean, and I'm only gonna swatch just a little bit of it because I want to save every bit that I can because I'm gonna blow through the rest of this bottle. But it's just, it feels so good. I cannot express it more than that. It feels like velvet. I mean, it is so lightweight. It is semi-matte. I found it to be more matte, which is what I like. I love just a, matte, flawless finish and complexion. And this is buildable. It's not quite as full coverage as what I normally wear or what I normally like. But again, I like to mix foundations. I like to mix colors. So I'm going to play around with that some more. Maybe mix it into some of the other more full coverage foundations that I have. I would love to try a concealer. I need to check out the whole line because, usually if a foundation is good, all the products are good. If you find a good foundation, you're probably going to find another product in the line that you love. Yeah, another thing about it is that it offers so many shades, which is great because, as we all know, there's a lot of makeup brands out there that just don't offer enough shade ranges. This one absolutely does. Like I said, I could probably bounce between a bunch of different colors because there were so many. I just had to make my best guesstimate, and I think I did. I could have gone a little darker, but I'm wearing it regardless. I mean, I love it. The finish is perfect. It's wonderful. I love it. It also has an SPF of 26, which is really great and very important. Always make sure that your makeup has SPF. If you are a beach bunny like me and you're out in the sun a lot, always make sure you've got an SPF. If not, regular SPF or foundation containing coverage, which I did say that's always great because I like a full coverage. Yeah, I'm really happy with it. So the second product that I mentioned I was on the fence about is the V Lighter Face Primer and Highlighter. So you've got your dual purpose product here. Primer, highlighter, which is really great if you just don't have the time to fuss with a bunch of different products or you just don't care to fuss with a bunch of different products. I don't mind it. So I've got my tried and true primers that I love. As far as a highlighter goes, I don't typically wear highlighter. I don't have highlighter on today. It's just not something that I wear often. If I'm doing, you know, a glow or whatever the case may be, it's going to be on my eyes or my lips. When it comes to my face, I like just a nice, beautiful matte finish. I'm not into the glow effect. Every now and then, yes, I'm just not into the glow effect all the time. So if it's a primer, I'm probably not going to reach for the one that's got, you know, a glow or a highlighter effect. What I do love about this, it feels great, just like the foundation. It's got a velvety, smooth texture to it. Very, very lightweight. But it's just, yeah, it's just got that pearl iridescent pop of shine that it feels so good. I'm gonna keep playing with it. I'll see what I can make. So I'm actually gonna show, I found it very comparable to MAC strobe cream. So I put a little of that on top of my hand, as well as the V lighter. The V lighter has more of a pink hue to it, with the strobe cream being just more of a pearl iridescent type of shade. So there's the two. This is the MAC strobe cream, and this is the V lighter from Valentino. And it's more lightweight than the strobe cream. The strobe cream is very, very creamy. It's a little bit harder to work into the skin, not taking anything away from it, because I was always a huge fan of the strobe cream when I worked for MAC. I used it a lot. It was a big seller. It's a tried and true favorite. That's great. The Valentino V primer is, I keep calling it V primer, V lighter. It's more lightweight, but they're very, very similar. So I guess just depending on personal preferences, you know, you've got one or the other, but I like how the V lighter feels in comparison. So if that's up your alley, I recommend it. Like I said, I'm going to be using it on clients. It's just for me personally. I haven't been able to mesh well with it, but I will continue to try it. I will probably mix it into an eye color. I will probably use it on my eyes personally. I might even pop a little bit on top of, you know, lip color, just for a little bit. Little bit of a glow. Oh, that's nice. I think I found a use for it, but for myself. But yeah, no, I love both of the products in their own way. The foundation, personally, have used, will continue to use, want to continue to buy and use different shades and play around with that some more. So yeah, those are the two products, and I'm appreciative to get them and talk about them, and hopefully, you know, if you're in the market for any of the attributes that I talked about, go check it out. See if you can go get a sample of it or have an artist match you. I actually am going to be doing more of the reviews, as I said, because I've had a few opportunities that are really, really great that have come into the picture as of the last week. So you'll be seeing more product videos and just a little bit of everything, because I need to, you know, continue to put myself out there and put my business out there. If you're in the Austin area, please come check out the House of Onyx. Reach out to me with any questions, comments, whatever the case may be. And yeah, I have a big Boston haul of photo and video to share, so that will be coming too. So yeah, there's going to be more reviews to come and more products to talk about and more things to showcase here at the House of Onyx. So until then, go out and make your beauty mark, and I'll see you next time.